Got a comeback. It's the Ford F-150 that I replaced this caliper on. Hope I did a video on it. So, it says, you know, I made it about a week and a half, and then it started to get really hot on them, and then it started to stick, which I can obviously tell. It started to stick because this has been parked here for an hour and it's still scalding hot. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna check out this caliper to see if the caliper failed or if the brake hose, which looks horrible. I'm gonna go with brake hose. It is not in a good shape. But that's okay, I got one on the way. So let's dive in and let's test that thing, and I'll show you how to test it. First thing that I want to do is take it off, which is 14 millimeter. Now, if yours is seized on like this, and it's as hot as this one is, just be careful. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh yeah, it's locked on there. Hope you got a good angle. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. So this bleeder back here, it's not a 9 and it's not a 10. So I'm just gonna hit it with the vice grips. I don't want to round it, but it's looking like it's going to round it. For some reason, it's in there. This shouldn't be that tight. There we go, broke it loose. And look at that instant relief of pressure. I'm shooting brake fluid if you can see that. Okay, let me try to squeeze these pistons back. There. Now again, this is really hot. I'm gonna have to give it a little more time to cool off. Okay, so I got this set up as best I can, so I can show you, or else this would have been done by now. So I got my brake tool right here in the top left corner of your screen, I believe, and I'm pushing this, and it's not going anywhere. I mean, this caliper is just locked up. So let's check to see if it's the brake hose or the caliper. Let's go ahead and just crack this. Okay, there, put a bucket underneath there, and there you go, the pistons are moving in flawlessly. So now we know what the issue is. Now let's get this brake hose off. See, this is 10 millimeter, it's got to come off. That'll free that up. Okay, perfect. And we'll have to tear out other stuff, but that part. And this is probably where it failed too. It's pinched pretty good right here in between this old rusted out bracket. And you can tell it's flattening out, which is never good. It's never what you want. And back here is another 10 millimeter. I'm not gonna take this one completely out, but I do want to get it started, make sure it moves. Okay, I sprayed everything down and I have it, like I said, spray it down, let it set for a little bit. I'm gonna take a 13 and you're gonna wanna Be careful with it. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Because this thing's actually spinning. This is actually spinning with this, which is not good. It's not what you want. Because you don't want to tear up the brake line. So now that we got this moving, I am going to fully remove this. Pull this out, and since it's gonna piss everywhere anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and remove this bolt right there. There, clean it up a little bit so we could see what we're dealing with here. Line whatsoever. Just like that. Get your new one ready. Push this back in like so. That goes back in. Just gonna leave it out of here because this is gonna go here like that. And it goes back behind that. There we go. It's always easier to crack this loose on the vehicle. I always forget that step. 14 millimeter. Take that off. There's that. You can get rid of this caliper for now. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to try to release this clip. see which way this clip goes. I can't tell because it's a rusted mess, so it goes out towards the front of the vehicle. Alright, I just had to hurry up because it was just leaking fluid everywhere. So working around a camera really sucks, so I had to just get you guys out of my way so I could finish this. I try to film as much as I can for you, but it comes to a time where it's like it's not really feasible. Okay, so there's this. What's that here? All right, so there's everything. This isn't all the way down yet, but it will be. Just I just want to get it tight. Get these back puppets on. Alright, let's take that down in a second. Okay, so now it's time for a test. Now we can have somebody go pump up the brakes. And then we'll get this bled out. You can see this. I'm just going to take whatever I have and just get in between the brake pad. Look at that, it's going in perfectly. One more. Yep, going back in, look at that. So alright, that solves it. Get this bled out. Now, I hope this video helped. I know, kind of a chaotic one, but all the information's there.